gonna go far this tournament. Like you're saying y'all had no expectations for Germany at
Yeah,
the start of
that's all.
Not
I don't even. Yeah, in my opinion, it's like they have an aging Manuel, even if he's good, okay, but he's still aging. The defense doesn't look spectacular. The midfielders have some here and there standout performances, but then all in all, they are made, and the attack is made as well. Like I don't really, like I never really, like in my mind, I'm like, okay, if they're not playing a third world country, I don't really see them doing much, like, to be honest.
I feel you. I feel you. I don't know though. I thought I don't know. Like I said, after the Euros, like I thought when they lost to Spain, they were the better team. I thought
Mm.
the new manager they had was gonna have something at this World Cup. I just thought Kimmich was in form. I thought Havertz was on form. Musiala back from injury. Verts was looking good for the first couple games, but again, they were just farming against Curacao. To be fair, so you could always make that argument.
I
But
think it's unfortunate that their disallowed. I can see how it's disallowed, but I
no,
can also see how it's given. But, you know,
why do you think it should have been disallowed, Steven?
I don't think so. I think the goal should have stood. I don't understand why they called it off.
Okay. But I mean, this looks bad if you're a German fan. Like they said, you haven't done well at any tournament. I think since 2014 they haven't made it past the quarterfinals at any tournament.
yeah.
Um,
And then to dip in the round of 32 as well, that was peak.
yeah, and
Exactly.
the way you lose is heartbreaking too, bro. You managed to get out of that hole with Neuer saving that pen, and then Jonathan Todd just skies it, bro. Like that's genuinely dark.
That's peak.
The other game that happened today, the game we're mainly gonna talk about for this video, the Brazil game, Brazil versus Japan. I don't know if y'all watched the game. Brazil looked
I
lackluster.
couldn't watch the game. That's last one.
I caught it, Tom. I caught it.
Yeah, I thought Brazil were lackluster in the first half. I thought Paqueta, I thought before he got injured, he was mediocre. Like I thought he was holding the team back a little bit. But I think there's a lot of positives to take from the game. Like I thought Brazil showed a lot of grit. They showed that they can grind out a result. And I feel like people are underestimating Japan. Like I saw like Rebel, for example, was saying in a group chat this morning, oh, there's no chance Brazil win now after this performance. I thought that was pretty reactionary because I feel like not only are Japan very good, but I was just saying to Steven, like I feel like people are underestimating the weaker teams as a whole, this whole tournament. Like the African teams, I think 9 out of 10 African teams qualified. I think Cape Verde was probably the weakest team to qualify in the whole tournament. Like a lot of these teams have shown that they should be taken seriously. What did y'all think about the Steven? I know you caught the game. What did you think about the game?
Yeah, for me, the player that stood out to me the most was Bruno Guimaraes. I thought he had a really, really good game, and he's been good all tournament. In my opinion, if we're looking at the best midfielders from like a proper like box-to-box midfielder perspective, he's one that stood out to me the most in every game. Even if Brazil not been the best, he still looks to look quite on it. And I know he came up an injury in the season with Newcastle, but since playing in this tournament, Con, I've really, really enjoyed watching him play. I think he's really showed his like proper. And obviously, why Arsenal put in the bid for him this past couple of week or whatever. And I think big teams will be looking at him for sure because he's really, really good. I was really impressed with the assist for the Martinelli goal, and I think overall, I think he gives Brazil that bit of bite that I think they've been missing. But he's a bit young. He's young enough to give them energy and legs that they haven't had, I don't think, in other players when they play. So I really enjoyed his performance in Brazil as a whole.
I agree. You brought up Martinelli. Martinelli got the winner. There is now a stat that Martinelli has more knockout goals at the World
But who
Cup.
doesn't? No, but who doesn't? No, but you. It's a thing where it's like, who doesn't have more knockout goals than you? Who doesn't have more?
That's true.
Bro, that first tapping against what we've been playing Croatia, bro,
That's
shit's
what I
good
was
to
trying to say. Yo,
that shit's good
you
to
better
preach, man.
pray. Yo, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Ronaldo, you know how niggas for the past couple of years have been arguing back and forth that Ronaldo's diminished his legacy, that he's actively staining it. There's a big popularity of football fans that think Ronaldo has stained his legacy across the last couple of seasons. I agree, like maybe not fully, but bro, if Ronaldo goes this tournament, loses in the round of 32 to Croatia, doesn't do anything in that game, and that is his last game at the World Cup. JK, I don't know what you say. I don't.
We will be back. We
Yo.
will be back in 2030, bro. Hey. It's never.
Yo, only make it
It's
worse.
never. It's never. It's never going to be
Oh
over.
my
It's not.
god.
It's not over until it's over, bro. If you can still walk, you can still play.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, JK. Bro, you know what's
No,
crazy
okay,
to
but
me?
in all seriousness, I watched that Colombia game. Bro, it's not looking good. Bro,
No, you
it's
can't
not
lie.
looking
Don't
good.
lie, JK. You know it's not looking
And
good.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just hoping and praying that I'm just hoping he gets possessed or something for like the next 1 week or two and just
Yo,
find a way to win. I don't know, but
bro, like
yeah.
you were saying, you really don't think genuinely remove all bias. I know it's like you can't really do that. So I know I'm asking for impossible, but remove all bias. You're telling me right now Gonçalo Ramos won't do more for Portugal?
I don't think he will. Now, this is why I don't think he will. This is why I don't think he will. I don't think. First of all, I don't think Gonzalo Ramos is that good, and second of all, I don't think he has that fear factor. I don't really think, and I don't think he does more. His movements as a nine, I don't think he does more for the team than Ronaldo's. Because I don't think he's more physical in the box as Ronaldo. I don't think he can get run in behind better than Ronaldo as a striker as well. I just think that people thinking of it as okay, Gonzalo Ramos, let's play him, let's do this is like, bro, he can't wait till 2030, bro. This is our year, big. Like,
No, it's
let's not
no,
mix this
no.
shit up.
JK, don't do this. Don't
And then in
Africans nowadays.
2030, by that time where Ronaldo has retired, I don't have to support this fucking bullshit Portuguese team anymore. Because, hey, see, I'm not going to cap. Okay, Ronaldo was not on into that Colombia game. That's fair. That's good. But bro, these that Vitinha nigga, bro, like this World Cup is changing my entire perspective on this guy. And it's like he's so one thing I won't. I'm trying to know who to blame. Am I going to blame Vitinha, Fernandez, or Neves, or am I going to
No,
blame the
man.
manager? Or am I going
Yes,
to blame
Okay,
the
yes,
okay,
manager?
please.
okay,
Because
okay.
no, chill, chill,
Hold
chill,
on,
chill, chill,
hold
chill,
on.
chill. Let me land. Let me
I
land.
just want to
Cause,
ask a
cause
question. I just want
no,
to
no.
ask a question.
Let me quickly land. Let me quickly land. Cause I was thinking about it yesterday, and I was like, Fernandez 20 assists, chances created, all that. Neves, Vitinha. Is it that Martinez's tactics isn't letting these guys do what they should be doing? Is it that Martinez is not? Because I'm looking at Fernandez. Fernandez is playing for Portugal, and I'm seeing him standing beside Ronaldo. That's not where he's at his best. He's meant to be the one with the ball. He's meant to be the one giving those passes. Like this guy just came off the best season of his life. So how is it that it's now a polar opposite, especially now that Martinez has come into the job? Because even under the older manager, maybe Fernandez may not do that much, but then you could still see that okay, this is Bruno Fernandez. And then same with Vitinha, and I'm like, oh no, I'm just because Croatia, bro. Those guys are like the boogeyman. Like since 2018, like I'm afraid of those guys. Like
I
insane.
think you're
Because
cooked, bro. I'm not gonna hold
like
you.
Me
the
too.
most random,
Me too.
the most random H guy will just score a fucking banger from nowhere. Like,
Yep, yep.
Nah,
but yeah,
I think
we
Portugal lose
believe.
2-1, bro. I
We
don't. I
believe.
hope they win, but I don't think Portugal are gonna
I think
win.
We
Portugal
believe.
lose too. I think
I
they'll
If there's
lose.
a will, there's a way. I think Portugal win 3-1. I think Portugal win
No.
3-1.
I think they lose on
um,
penalties.
but to talk about
There's
Ronaldo,
no way Croatia isn't scoring a goal. Those guys shoot from anywhere, to be
no,
honest.
yeah, they're gonna score a goal. But to talk more about Ronaldo, bro, like I said, I think
Mm.
Ronaldo has to score. I think Ronaldo has the bag. At least Ronaldo
Definitely.
needs a goal, and he needs to score a goal. Like Ronaldo needs to have a good performance, bro. Like Ronaldo's gonna become
Hey,
the
we're not looking for a tap in and a win. I don't care what anyone says. Give me that tap in. Give me that
bro.
70th
Ronaldo's
minute
gonna
tap
become
in
a
and we
meme if
win.
this is going. Like
I
it's
don't
gonna
care. I don't care
that.
about that shit. No,
Nah,
because
bro. Ronaldo.
we're not about to add layers to all this shit. All you guys want is for this guy to give you a World Cup knockout goal. If he can give me that and win, next round, give me that and win. And just continue that to the final. I don't care if someone says, oh, it was just a tap in, he played shit for the rest of it. I don't give a fuck, nigga. We got the World Cup knockout goals, we got the trophy. If we can do it in the worst way possible. And I feel like it's moments like this may be like, I mean, the real off topic, but it's moments like this where I low key understand where Arsenal fans of today are coming from. Because it's like,
Oh,
niggas have been shit.
Mm.
No, niggas have been shit for years. Niggas have been praying. No,
Mm.
let's find common ground. Let's find common ground. Niggas have been shit for years. Niggas have been playing fluid football for years. Suddenly, these guys are playing the most physical, the worst football ever, and they're about to win. And there's a guy talking about you only win off corners. Nigga, fuck you, guy. Fuck all that shit. I don't give a fuck, bro. Give me a tapping penalty hat trick combo every match. In fact, give me a penalty hat trick against Croatia. I don't care. I do not.
I don't even think it's gonna happen. I don't even think it's gonna happen. Like,
Yeah.
genuinely,
I think
I don't see Portugal. Even if they go through, Portugal are not gonna win the World Cup, bro. Portugal not beating Brazil.
yeah,
Portugal
can't
not-
let see
no.
if there's
Like,
a win. See,
yo.
I'll be theory, and see us Ronaldo fans were delusional as fuck. Hear me out. They gave him this hard ass bracket so that when he scores a goal in every match and then wins it all, nobody can say he had an easy path to the final. Because we're going to play Croatia, we're going to play Spain, we're going to play France. There's one more team.
And then you're gonna
Yeah,
win. You're just
and we are going to win all those games with Ronaldo bagging in every single one, and we are going to win it.
Oh my.
bro. It's not.
And we're going to win it to the final against Messi's
It's not
Argentina.
2016 game. It's not 2016.
As long as there is the delusion, there is hope.
All right, fairs. But another washed up player, Neymar. Neymar didn't come on today. I mean, I
I
can't.
thought
say,
today
like,
was meant to be Nay Day.
bro, can you even talk? Like, are you in a position?
I thought
to
today
talk?
was. We are. You just finished shitting on my guy. So yeah.
My guy didn't play though. And yo,
Exactly.
10 minutes looks better than your guys looking.
He did it. What he did it when Neymar came on, he was us.
He
Like,
did,
I'm
he
just
did. Bro.
He looked way more mobile than Ronaldo.
obviously Neymar looks more mobile than Ronaldo.
What do
Ronaldo
you
is
mean?
41.
Obviously,
Ronaldo is 41 and Neymar is 34. Neymar is 34 years old.
Yo,
Ronaldo
he
is
has no
41.
knees. He has.
What do you mean, yo? You're comparing a 34-year-old to a 41-year-old grandpa. Ronaldo is 41. Neymar is 34. When Ronaldo was 34, he's got a bicycle kick. Like, no shit. Neymar is moving mobile and all that stuff,
And
bro.
when Neymar,
Yeah.
when Neymar was 20, he had a World Cup knockout goal and a good performance at the World Cup knockout.
And then fast forward to today, and he's in Ryan's food chain. So how times change.
Ronaldo and what? Because
Whose food chain is Ronaldo in? Whose food chain is Ronaldo in? Whose food chain is Ronaldo in? Tell
Let
me.
me answer.
Okay.
So at least Neymar is actually letting the niggas who should play. Just because
You guys
you're
can't look at me with a
No,
straight face and tell me Gonzalo Ramos is better than Ronaldo. You guys can't.
Dictator in putting his needs above his
Oh
nation.
my days. How did Ronaldo do that? How did Ronaldo do that? You guys can't look me in the eyes and see if Portugal genuinely, objectively had a better striker than Ronaldo. I would be on your side. I would ask you, why is he playing?
No, you
They
wouldn't.
don't. I swear I would. I'm not even trolling. I genuinely would. If Rafael Leao was a good striker, like a good, actually good striker, I would want him to play over Ronaldo. Genuinely, I'm not even trolling. I'm dead as, like, no jokes. Dead as, like,
Let me
I'm dead
ask
as.
you, Steven, do you think Portugal would be better with Gonzalo Ramos as the 9 instead of Ronaldo?
I do think Portugal will be better with Gonzalo Ramos. But hold on, JK. Before you give it, no. You have to, I haven't.
But how?
I haven't.
He's gonna say how.
Yeah, let me explain. The reason why I think he would is because I think that Gonzalo Ramos. I think Ronaldo's role in this team should not be a starter. I don't think Ronaldo should be starting the games, in my opinion. I think he should come on against tired legs, and that's when you score his goals. Asking him to play a full 90 minutes and be effective for 90 minutes, I think, is a waste of everyone's time. He's not going to do that. Against Colombia, he was just cardio sessioning and running. But let's be real, he did nothing. If you tell me anything against Colombia, JK, you're lying. We both
He didn't, and that's fair.
That's what I'm saying. No,
Bro,
listen, that's my point.
Neymar didn't even play, bro. Watch it.
I'm not saying nothing.
Neymar didn't even play. See, I understand what you're saying. And I've seen other people. Okay, let them finish.
Let him finish. Chill.
No, so what I'm trying to just complete my point, and you're going to add to it now, JK. I just want to make it clear that I think Ronaldo still has an impact to bring onto the team. There's no denying that. But he shouldn't be relied upon the way you, as a Ronaldo stan, are relying upon him to lead. That's not his role anymore. He should be much more of a bit part player. He shouldn't be the guy you're saying, we need you to score a goal today and win us the match. Maybe in the last 20, 30
Bruno,
minutes.
bro. That should be Bruno.
But that's everyone.
Else.
That's everyone. Like,
41, JK. He's
no,
41.
bro. No, chill. If Portugal can beat Croatia tomorrow and Ronaldo doesn't score, I'm happy. because it's one step closer to the final, and it's another match, another chance for okay, Ronaldo can score next game. Him like that. That's me. When Portugal, when João Neves scored, bro, don't do this. When João Neves scored against what's their name? When João
Congo.
Neves scored against
Congo.
Congo, yeah, I'm happy because I'm like, okay, he might not score. That's bad. That's okay. Ronaldo didn't score. Okay, first, but then, okay, at least we got the dub. At least we are going to the next stage.
Mm-hmm.
I understand what you're saying about the Gonzalo Ramos starting, but I don't think you guys understand that there is also a world, there is also a possibility where Gonzalo Ramos starts, does nothing, and Ronaldo comes on 20 minutes, does nothing as well. And then
Yep.
now it's like nobody's going to give a fuck that Gonzalo Ramos did nothing. But then guys are going to focus on the fact that Ronaldo got subbed on against tired legs and couldn't even do shit. And for me, that's worse than him starting the match. And then okay, in my opinion, okay, towards the end of the match, if you want to sub on Gonzalo Ramos, sub him on. I was watching Colombia around the 70th minute. I was screaming at my TV like, "Sub this old nigga off!" Like we have tried today. Like we have today. Today it has been good. We have had our times, but it's time for you to get support. See,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, in as much as I may be a hardcore Ronaldo fan, I am actually part of some of the more realistic ones. I'm not even trolling, but
Fair, fair.
in my opinion, I just don't see how if Gonzalo Ramos starts against Croatia, I just don't see how Portugal have a better chance of scoring early than if Ronaldo starts against Croatia.
Okay, I'll tell you why. Again, everything you've said, you see how it all revolves around Ronaldo in the way people speak about Ronaldo. It's not even about what's better for the team, bro. Like, my point is
I did
that,
say it was
hold
better
on,
for
no, no,
that.
listen. My point is that Gonzalo Ramos, bro, he's not gonna be a focal point at all. The team is gonna look so much different if Gonzalo Ramos is playing as a nine. They're literally just gonna have a nine playing a number nine's role. He's gonna press. He's gonna try to hold up play. He's gonna make runs when he needs to make runs. You're gonna be able to build a system around Bruno. You're gonna be able to get the best out of other players like
This system,
Leao. Oh my God, you're acting like building a system around Bruno in 2026 is not
bro,
more viable.
don't
Hold on,
is
no. Building a system around Bruno is not more viable than Ronaldo in 2026.
It is.
they
100%.
can't, but they can. The thing about this is that when I'm talking about Ronaldo playing, like for example, whenever Ronaldo is playing for Portugal, you guys don't understand that. Even if I'm just talking about how it revolves around Ronaldo, I think that is a big positive. That is a big benefit for the Portuguese side. For example, most of the times, Ronaldo will drop deep, and where he is meant to be, he drags those defenders out, and Bruno and Felix run into that space. The problem is that Portuguese midfielders, I don't know what tactics they are running, I don't know what plays they are running, but they just never put the ball in there because Ronaldo would actually drop deep, and then a defender is going to follow him. This same thing happened against Colombia. This same thing happened against Uzbekistan. And then there is space there, and nobody just runs into there. Like, and then his movement in the box as well, his positioning, his link up play against Colombia was not bad, but like, you know. So all I'm saying is that I don't think Gonzalo Ramos really he doesn't offer like it's not something he doesn't offer anything that is like definitely yes, this is a reason why he's just an
He just
okay
has
striker.
athleticism, bro. He's a young man. He can run for 90 minutes. Genuinely speaking, he can press. He can make runs, bro. Gonzalo
Portugal
is
doesn't press at all anyways, so even if he
because
can.
they have a striker who can't press. That's
No,
what I'm
but the
trying to
team,
tell
the
you.
team, the team on their own don't even like the players don't even attempt to press anyways.
Who does the press start with when you're pressing a team, JK? It normally starts with your
Yeah,
nine.
but then if the manager said, "Okay, Ronaldo, we need you to press so that we can win this match," I believe Ronaldo would press.
I hear
But
Like
it.
if they,
he can't. It would be
what
effective
do you
for
mean by
maybe,
he can't? Ronaldo wants to win.
bro. It would be effective for maybe 10 minutes. Then he'd be gassed and he wouldn't be able to do anything else for the rest of the game. Genuinely
And
speaking,
then we can sub
Ronaldo.
on then we can
Listen,
sub on the mighty Gonzalo Ramos after. Then we can see his own press.
But JK,
yo,
you also
Eddie and Ketia could press for 90 minutes. It's not about who the striker is. It's just the fact that he's 27, 28. I'm not saying Gonzalo Ramos is better than Ronaldo because Ronaldo's old. I'm saying if you have Gonzalo Ramos and you have Ronaldo on the bench, then you build a team with Ronaldo being on the bench in mind. There is no compensating in other areas. You can play these players at their full potential, bro, because there is not a liability going forward athletically, bro.
Yeah, but then we've seen it before when Gonzalo Ramos started a game. He scored a hat trick. They started him the next game. He didn't do anything. They subbed on
Ronaldo did the
Ronaldo
same
late.
thing, though.
They subbed on Ronaldo late. He didn't do anything. And Portugal got knocked out. I don't think Portugal is willing to just like take that risk again.
Oh,
And
they're
then you're
definitely
talking
not
and then
willing.
you're talking about
Ronaldo's
you're
gonna
talking
go to the
about
final, bro.
I know,
Ronaldo.
and then you're talking about some okay. Ronaldo doesn't press because of his old. Look at France. France presses, but Mbappe doesn't press. Mbappe doesn't press. He's the striker. You guys say that okay, the press starts with the striker. Mbappe doesn't press at all. He said that he's going to start defending for France or whatever, but he just isn't. But Dembele still presses. But
Yo,
Olise still presses.
yo.
Mbappe doesn't press. So I think it is generally down to the manager. If he wants Ronaldo to press, Ronaldo will press. But Portugal just doesn't press as a team.
Not
But
press. Not press. Okay,
you're touching,
even go
yeah.
ahead.
Last one on the Ronaldo stuff. You're touching something really important, JK. You have to remember, in my opinion, and I have an agenda, so maybe you'll come up with what I'm saying, but I don't rate Roberto Martinez, JK. I think he's an awful
I
manager.
also
I
do
really
not
do.
rate Roberto
Yeah, I think
Martinez.
he's terrible. And I have to be real. In your defense, as people who are Ronaldo stands, he's not being platformed to do the best he possibly can do in this Portugal team. I don't think that. I really don't.
What
I
do
don't
you
know
mean?
what's this. You made a really good point about how Ronaldo, for the last three games you've watched him so far in the group stage, where he does make that kind of like deeper, almost like, dropping in with the midfield, linking up with the wingers a bit more and being part of the build up more than he is just the final third player. And for some reason, this Portugal team is like, they're allergic to want to play that third man run where one of the midfielders will run from deep in behind the space that Ronaldo's creating. You would never see it. And in my opinion, that's a system issue. I don't think the coach knows how to create the best dynamic for the team to succeed. I really don't. Which is part of the reason why Ronaldo looks even worse than he may do under a manager who they can properly platform the squad.
Yeah.
So not only
So
is he old and not running as much and not offering as much, in my opinion, 90 minutes, the team as a whole suffered because the manager is not a good coach. I don't think Portugal play good football. And on top of that, they have a striker who he basically has to wait for his one or two moments against weaker opposition, by the way, because in my opinion, against a real team, we'll see what Portugal is made of, which is not a lot from my perspective. And Ronaldo will be the scapegoat because of the fact that his squad and the manager's style of play does not suit him. Like we're watching him do nothing, especially against the best side that can nullify him quickly. I don't
yeah.
know if you agree, JK, but that's really my
I no,
opinion. I don't
I
think the coach
definitely
knows how to
agree
play
with what you're saying. I definitely agree with what you're saying. And I also just want to say that one person that the person who runs the thing about it is that the person who runs the most in the squad is now the worst player. Pedro Neto against Colombia, fam. Like, the thing about this is that you can't even be angry because this isn't the last you're seeing of him. Once August starts, he's coming back to Chelsea and shit like that is just like rattling. And but yeah, like I don't know. Portugal don't play good football. It's not really nothing is really gelling right now. The Uzbekistan match was fun while it lasted, bro. This Croatian hammer. I don't know. I'm generally just waiting for. I have no actual predictions. Like I hope Portugal lose. I hope Portugal win, but um, I have to be realistic. Like it's not going to be some. It's not going to be like we couldn't beat Colombia, and if Colombia play Croatia today, I'm sure Croatia will give them the match of their life. But
Nah,
we
Agreed.
just have to wait to that day. To be honest.
but in other Netherlands are about to play Morocco in a couple hours, like an hour,
Yeah,
not even an hour, 40 minutes. What are your thoughts on that fixture? Y'all got Morocco or Netherlands?
I
I'm
have
thinking
Netherlands.
I have the
Yeah.
Netherlands too, but
I got
just
Morocco.
narrowly.
I got Morocco.
Narrowly.
I think this is, and this may be recency bias, but I think this is Netherlands' most cohesive team for a
Agreed.
long time. I don't think that
Agreed.
because every time since I was young, I've always liked Netherlands. I remember Euro 2021. I'll be like, okay, Netherlands is going to be there. World Cups, I've always just thought, okay, Netherlands is going to be there, but they kept on letting me down to the extent where even before this World Cup, I was just like, I don't care about Netherlands. But when I watched the Japan game, when I watched what game was it? The
The
Sweden
Sweden
game.
game. Yeah.
Yeah,
The,
Swedish
like
game was really good one.
everything just adds up. There's never a filler pass. There's never a filler moment. They are doing
That
everything to
De
make
Jong,
sure.
that De Jong and Gravenberch pivot.
Yeah, yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah,
And I feel like the Coleman is really bringing out the best in Somerville. I think Somerville's effectiveness, like per touches, he doesn't get that much touches, but then his effectiveness when he gets them, the defense obviously Netherlands would always have the defense. Everyone is just playing well, and in as much as Morocco have been good, this Saibari, I'm like he's low key moving like the devil right now, but I don't know. I just don't think they have enough firepower to combat Netherlands' physicality and Netherlands what's the word? Like just their ability in general. I don't so I think Netherlands maybe take this 2-1.
I think Morocco's gonna win just off the fact, like on in terms of football. I think Morocco's been really impressive across the last couple of years.
Mm.
I just think they're gonna go far in this World Cup. But I want to talk about before we wrap up the video. I want to talk about the Brazil game again. I want to talk about Vinny. That sequence from Vinny when he almost scored that goal, bro. Vinny genuinely almost scored a top 3 World Cup goal of all time.
You
Genuinely,
know,
That
I was
before
like, bro,
before when you said that Vinny was better than Haaland before the third group stage
the
game,
80
I
game,
was a little bit like this, but bro, that guy he has turned it up. Like he's actually like,
bro.
and me, I'm happy as a Vinny fan because if the only thing they were able to say against was like, oh, you can't play well for the Brazil team. I just hope people don't easily forget what he's doing for Brazil right now. Like he's actually playing at top level.
Even the season he's had at club level, bro. People don't talk about it, but he's been really good since the
But
fall.
we were in Doku convos, bro. She
Bro,
was
like yo,
she was dark, bro. Like she
you
was
see
dark.
English media, bro. Doku got so much hype for like 2 weeks at the start of the season.
I'm
Remember,
saying, I'll thank
Doku
you.
was
I'm
testing
saying,
everyone, bro. I was like, what the fuck were we even talking about? This nigga just
like,
started
bro.
performing well. Like he's been mediocre for the past year. He has 2 good weeks. Nah, bro, Doku's
Nah,
got
but there was a long stretch where I think I almost never saw Doku not get past his man. It was kind of
Exactly.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but like that's all he does.
that's
Like
his
that's
one
literally like
job.
that's literally it. Like that is it. Like
JK,
okay,
JK,
so
But
JK.
Doku added to his game this season.
Exactly.
Doku added to his game this season. But
JK, you know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of Vinny when he first joined Madrid and had no finishing bag, like no finishing badges, and all you could do was just dribble passes, man, do a couple, step overs, and that was it. And I think now he's way more refined, and Doku's not in that bag. He doesn't have, he can score, but I still think Vinicius Junior is clear of him. I don't think there's a comparison.
bro,
I think Vinny was more persecuted back then because first of all everyone thought oh next Neymar, like everyone was the next Neymar back then.
yeah,
But
he plays for
There's not that much expectations. Like I remember that time any TikTok comment section better than Vinny. Doku clears this, and I'm like, but we're talking about Vinicius Junior. Like we're not talking about any scrub. Like this guy is actually good, bro.
Nah,
Yeah.
fairs. But yeah, I think Vinny's been after Holland, not Holland, after Mbappe and Messi. I think Vinny's been the best player. But Holland's been insane too. We have to acknowledge that he didn't even play the third game. I think I was having arguments with Rebel, bro. I felt like, bro, they should have played Holland and Odegaard in that game. They shouldn't have played their B team too.
Exactly.
Because France are overrated, bro. France are not as good as niggas think. I'm telling you. I feel like France
No.
keeps getting sick. And I'm saying, like I said the last episode, France could genuinely win the tournament by Mbappe, Dembele, Olise just doing some crazy shit every game. But that's how it's gonna happen. You're never gonna see France genuinely dominate
Oh no
both
shit.
sides.
But you know this what did Conrad even text me? He said France only win when Mbappe, Dembele, and Olise are playing. I'm like, oh, like a team is winning when their best players are playing well. Like
Bro,
oh like this. Like it's not rocket science, bro.
yo, you're acting like you don't get what I'm saying. I'm saying,
Like I get what you're saying, but it's like when everyone is talking about France, no one is talking about Ali Kouch or Lucas Digne. Like we are talking about these 4 or 5 niggas. Like this is who
bro.
like these are
Okay,
the guys we are afraid of.
like okay, today Brazil, Vinny wasn't that great outside of that one sequence for real. Like Vinny was okay. He had parts of the games, like stretches of the games where he was really dominant, but he wasn't that good for the whole 90 minutes. And Brazil struggled, but they found a way to get a result. Gabriel is crossing the ball to fucking Casemiro to get back. And then, like yo, like they showed grit. They showed that they don't rely on anybody necessarily. I think when France get to that game, it's gonna be a true test. Like one,
I get what you're saying, but I don't think there. I genuinely 100% believe that there is not going to be a time in this competition where in a match where Mbappe, Olise, Dembele are all not playing well, I don't think it's
Yeah,
possible.
I agree.
don't
One of
think
them will be banging.
like one of them are going to be playing well. Like one of them or
I
two
agree.
of
I
them.
just think once you come up against a team that has players that can give you moments and that's more tactically refined, that are more balanced from the attack to the midfield to the defense, I think you might struggle, bro. Genuinely, that I think England could beat France easily. Not
No.
easily. You're never gonna be able to beat
Easily.
easily. Easily is crazy.
Yeah,
France.
easily the
Like
stretch.
that,
It's a
that is
stretch.
If
was
anything, no, no. Let me.
Yeah.
If anything, France could beat England easily. I just hate France, so I'd be dragging it.
Yeah,
But
me too. Me too. I don't want them to win either. I'm good.
I hate France, bro. I hate France.
Me too.
But
You don't hate France, you just hate Mbappe.
Yes, he
Like, can we
does.
I don't
just
He's
like
a
say,
Brazil
France.
fan.
I've
Yes, he
never liked
does.
France.
bro? Can we
I don't
just
like
say what you
Mbappe,
just say? You
but
don't like.
I don't like.
What?
France.
Why
I
do
don't
you
like
like France? But Mbappe, why do you like France?
Bro, I'm Haitian, bro. We were conquered by
Oh
France,
shit! Oh,
and then
okay,
we had
first.
to pay reparations for our freedom.
Oh,
So
okay, first, okay.
it's dark
Oh, okay,
shit.
that makes
But
sense.
like, I don't like Mbappe either, bro. Like, I don't like the French team.
We've been over this. Like,
Nah, bro, fuck them niggas. But who do y'all have for top scorer? Let's just make some predictions at the end of the tournament. Y'all think
The
Messi?
GOAT.
I think
The
Messi
GOAT.
is shit. Nah, I don't think Argentina go far enough for Messi to be top scorer.
He can score
But-
another hat trick next game.
I mean,
the
I'm not.
fact that that's not even crazy to say is fucking.
I'm
It's
not
true,
going
he
to
actually could.
I'm not going.
I want to
I'm
go.
Those Cabo Verde niggas, bro. Vozinha. We need one
Okay,
more.
okay, fair. I think Messi will cook him.
Vozinha, we need
No, I
one
think-
more.
I want to
bro.
go Vinny or Mbappe.
I think with Mbappe is if Mbappe scores 3 and then 3 again, it's like damn, it's really
The
fries.
thing with
You know what I
Mbappe
mean?
is
It's
the
really
thing with-
fries. It's really fries.
There's always a thing with Mbappe for you, bro.
Nah, but I think we might see Vinny. I think we might see Dembele maybe. I think
See,
Dembele might
what I think.
performances.
Round of 32, Ronaldo hat trick. Round of 16,
Alright.
Ronaldo hat
How
trick.
do I mute?
Con has been real.
Quarter
Con has been
final,
real.
How do
Ronaldo
It's been
hat
real, bro.
trick.
It's been real.
Semi-final,
I
Ronaldo hat
appreciate the
trick.
invite. I
Final,
love
Ronaldo
coming
hat
on here,
trick.
bro. I
We
appreciate
end the
invite, guys.
tournament with 32-16.